This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
Thank you for joining us at 6. We begin with a look at some of the snow we saw. Here are images of it on the ground a little earlier. We saw this all across our region, some even getting up early to go sledding on Art Hill. Many of the 5 on your side weather watchers sharing photos of their snow-covered yards. Good evening, I'm Brent Solomon. Much of that snow has melted now, but we could see more winter weather in the days to come. Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank is here to tell us more. Gary.
Yeah, good evening, Brent. It was a surprise for some of you to wake up early and see everything coated in that wet, high moisture content snow that didn't cause too many issues on the roads, but it sure collected and overcame the warm air temperature and ground, and you can still see some of it in Highland. One of the key features in Highland that you can really tell is around some of the trees where it's a little warmer. It's melted, not other spots, but I think overall that will continue that trend over the next 24 hours, even into the overnight hours to some degree. Now, it's not out of the question that we may see a few more light snow showers or flurries or light rain showers. However, I don't expect an intense band to set up like it did yesterday. We've kind of already had some of that area of drizzle here and there, but as we look downtown, it's cloudy and temps are above freezing. That trend continues through most of the overnight hours. We have a west breeze at 10 miles an hour. Other than maybe a few areas of a light snow shower or flurry or area of drizzle, I think overall it's all right. But the next 24 hours, expect a few snow showers, drizzle with fog developing overnight as that snow starts to melt more with a mostly dry Sunday. I do already want to look off to our northwest. That's where we have a winter storm watch. What that means for us, if we'll see anything issued in our area, and when we'll see the next couple of storms that are more impactful for more of us as we drop below freezing.
All right, Gary, stay close. You can stay on top of the winter weather by texting the word weather to 314-425-5355. Now at 6, budget cuts in St. Louis County leaving some groups without money. Now, one area nonprofit is sounding off, worried about how it could impact the services they offer to you. The group Journey Against Domestic and Sexual Abuse say the county promised them $25,000 back in September before reversing course just weeks ago. Travis Cummings reports from North County.
So it was really a surprise and disappointing.
This is the season where her services are needed the most.
Right now it's cold. We was trying to struggle to get 2 women into housing yesterday, and we know the temperatures dropped last night.
Cynthia Bennett is doing her best to meet the needs of women in trouble. She started Journey Against Domestic and Sexual Abuse in 2002 to help those in abusive situations and their families. The organization relies on fundraising and money from the federal government.
And that's where we are struggling with right now to get what was promised to us, which we were expecting to utilize to assist women.
Bennett's referring to this letter signed by St. Louis County Executive Sam Page saying they would be receiving $25,000 in Federal American Rescue Plan Act funds in September. But in December, they received another letter saying the funds had been frozen due to cuts to the county's budget, totaling around $15 million, without any increase in revenues for the continued operation of essential county services. It reads, quote, as a result of these cuts, we are placing ARPA-funded projects with the exception of public safety on hold until we determine we have appropriate staff to administer these projects in compliance with Treasury guidelines.
And of course, we have a lot of the council members who are backing the organization that was supposed to receive that money. They're asking the same questions. What's the holdup?
Bennett wants those in power to know the people on the receiving end of her work are essential, too.
We need them to put a bigger premium on dealing with humanistic issues.
Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
More than $1 million were supposed to reach 5 different organizations, including the one you just heard from. Today, we reached out to the county executive's office for comment. We'll let you know when we hear back. Right now, police working to learn more about a man killed in North County. St. Louis County Police found a man in a field near Apricot Avenue and Emma Avenue in Jennings. He had been shot and was dead when officers found him. Very little is known about that victim or what led to the crime. Police ask if you know anything. Contact Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. And just hours ago, a moment of remembrance for a woman tragically killed last week. Take a look at this video here. The group Mothers Advocating Safe Streets held a balloon release for Kashayla Wellington. Police say Wellington was found dead behind the wheel of her car on Kings Highway in North St. Louis. It was just 4 days after Christmas. Police have still not found the person responsible. New reaction after felony charges were downgraded to a misdemeanor for a former Jefferson County deputy. Colby McCreary is accused of driving drunk in a crash that killed his wife. He was charged with a felony DWI resulting in death and involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors say they reduced charges because they can't prove the felonies beyond a reasonable doubt. 5 on your side's Annie Krall is speaking with McCreary's attorney. She will have more on this story tonight at 10. Right now, police are hoping you can help find a woman who's been missing for more than 15 years. Shamika Cozy disappeared on December 30th, 2008. She was 16. Take a look at this. These are artificial intelligence photos. Investigators created them showing what she may look like at 31 years old. Her mother hopes the photo will help find her. If you recognize that photo or have any information, call Berkeley Police at 314-524-3311. Well, a perfect snowy day at the Alton Eagle Ice Festival. Let's take you to the scene at the Flock Food Truck Park that happened earlier today. There were artists carving intricate ice sculptures and plenty of vendors. Great Rivers and Routes Tourism Bureau helps put on the annual festival, and they say it has a big impact.
This is typically our shoulder season. People flock to this region in the summer and fall, but this is our shoulder season. The Eagles help our small business owners, our local shops and restaurants, our lodging properties, our Airbnb properties all really appreciate us.
And this part of southern Illinois is home to the largest population of wintering American bald eagles. Well, the popular festival does bring out a whole lot of guests, but this year you might notice less eagles out in Alton. Experts say warm weather is to blame for that. Right now, some northern states don't have frozen waterways, keeping many eagles from migrating. But if you're still curious, short-eared owls are prevalent this fall. The World Bird Sanctuary says many are spotted every day. Keeping the dream alive, the Martin Luther King Jr. event that kicked off today. And today also marks Epiphany for those who celebrate the 12th day after Christmas.